It's Dr. Jonny Crowder from Neuroathletic PT. I'm a board certified neurologic physical therapist, and I specialize in working with patients with a variety of disorders from multiple sclerosis, strokes, brain injuries, spinal cords injuries, and neuropathy. And so today we're going to be doing a product review for Jomeca's drop foot brace. And so this brace in particular, I'm going to go ahead and open it up. This brace is going to give a fair amount of support. Compared to some of the other lighter braces that don't give as much support, this one has a tensioner dial on it. And so with that, you're going to be putting this into your shoe. And then, depending on how much you need your toes to be pulled up, you can then tension it up. And that's going to then pull your foot up to keep your toes from catching the ground. And so a brace like this, we're typically going to recommend for people that have more of what we call a flaccid foot drop, where you don't have as much spasticity or tone. Oftentimes after people have a stroke or spinal cord injury, you have more tone, and you might need something stronger than this. But for patients that have neuropathy, sometimes multiple sclerosis, and other diagnoses can really benefit from a brace like this, because you don't need a ton of support, but you do need it to pull your foot up some. And so if your muscles are weak and you just need a little bit of support, this can be a great option for you. Now we're going to take a look at putting on the Jomeca drop foot brace. And so this one has a Velcro that you're going to undo through here. And then another Velcro piece to open it up. Okay, and so now that you have it opened up, you want to make sure that this is aligned on the front of your leg. And then we're going to put it on down here. And so typically, the tighter you put this brace on, the less sliding it's going to do up and down your leg. These braces will always shift a little bit because they are pulling your foot up a fair amount. And so there is quite a bit of tension going through them. So what we'll do here is we're going to pull this forward. It'll click, and then you can stretch that out. Now, I'm going to undo that Velcro piece. This part has the Velcro, this part up here doesn't. And so you're going to take that through the bottom parts of your laces here. And then you're going to Velcro it together. Now once that's in place, you're going to push the tensioner dial down. It'll click. And now you're going to pull it until you get the foot up as high as you have it in an ideal position. Normally, you want it pulled up enough so that your toes aren't catching the ground. So that'll be a different amount depending on what pair of shoes you have on, and it could be a little bit different depending on how long the laces are. But you can always tighten it up a little bit more as you start walking, especially if it starts to shift down a little bit. This brace, there is a notable amount of it holding my foot up.